Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am your pal, SeiferKatt. Even if we've never met, I've met you. I'm through. No, this is a weird start. Let's abandon. Anyway, hi, how's everyone going? I am SeiferKatt and we are continuing our Pi run. First we're going to run to that power pole because that power pole has disrespected me for the last time and I will simply not have it. Speaking of disrespect, you know what's disrespectful? That's right, you know. What's disrespectful is that this box is full of ash. Even if we've never met, I've met you. Yeah, that's the one. Oh god, we're so close to 1,000. Alright, so we've got all this ash over here and we've kind of got to get this sorted. So let's just put that over there. Because this is kind of a bad situation. Oh shoot, we picked up the Kerogen as well. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh. You know what? Kerogen can be... There we go. Burn Kerogen for a while. It's fine. You love it. Okay, so it turns out a whole bunch of things weren't working because that had been broken for a while. That's pretty standard fare. You put a funny in memes? Oh. I love funnies. Have a look. Hopefully I find it funny. Otherwise I feel bad. Little K's favorite game. Animal Crossing. You know what, I did like it. I love that it's like the A is upside down. Oh, it's brilliant in so many ways. I'm gonna show Panda that one. That's fun. I did appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Alright, so the ash should be flowing through a bit better. We had a problem, I think, where... There's a lot of problems with the ash flowing. So I'm really trying to... So this was causing a whole bunch of science not get made because we weren't making steam. But now steam is being made. Oh, no, hang on. Wait up. This is atrocious. Okay, let's do some cleaning. Sometimes you gotta do some cleaning. And right now we're gonna do some cleaning. So there is no stone to go in here anymore. So we'll get rid of that. Was worth waiting for the stream. I'm glad. Not atrocious, just old. I mean, a bit of atrociousness is here. Why is that not flowing? Target full. Oh, okay. There is a bit of atrociousness happening here. Good news, that gives us more room there. Okay. And we are now going to do a balancer thing. And that should do quite a bit for us. Steam for the steam coals. Not atrocious, just old. Aww. That's so mean. Why would you say that to Soulburn? Okay, and then we're going to... Electric miners are a thing. Holy shit, electric miners are a thing! They will take a lot of power though, which I don't really have right now. Because they do take... They do take a megawatt each. So for now, not a great idea. But it will be a good idea later. That's what I said. How many boilers is that? That is... A boiler will do about a little bit under 4 megawatts. Vanilla is 90 kilowatts? Yeah, I know, right? I absolutely killed my power when I turned on my copper mine. But that's when I realized that the consumption be bad. But thankfully, the consumption does not use that much right now. We'll be working on that. Okay, so speaking of consumption be bad, we need to finish this up. So let's tear this down. Yeah, energy is probably my next thing. I was thinking about going towards trains, but I think better power is probably where I need to be pushed towards right now. Because I would love to turn everything into not what I'm doing now. Beans? No, don't. F off about beans. Just F off about beans. Beans cannot be trusted. Except Detective Beans. Detective Beans is a good cat. And I'll not have anyone to be smirching Detective Beans' good name. The mineable resources? I mean, that's always going to happen. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I'm aware that it exists. I watched like a couple of moments of it because it was like talking about Telegrad, but also into roguelites, aka roguelikes. Because all roguelites are a roguelike, and I don't care. Because that's the sort of rebel that I am. What's the power cost of burner miners? Valid question. That miner isn't being fed coal. Not anymore, it's not, you're right. Now it is. That's not, this isn't going to last long though. Why did I get a Seif ... for that? Actually, assembler 2s might be good over here. How's it not going? Okay, what is the power cost? Okay. Chill. 500 kilowatts. Is that better? That's not better! How's it not going? It's not going badly. It's going well, so therefore it's not going badly. So half, yeah. But then you've also got to worry about all the other stuff that comes with it, so meh. How much is a piece of coal? Half something. I don't know, I'll find out for you. Regular raw coal is 3 megajoules. So not much. We'll get some lights in here shortly. First copper grade 2. I could have made that a while ago, it turns out, but that's okay. Then we'll get... Oh, we need to... No, we've got lights. And we'll get some lights in here. Those lights just make the whole place feel a little bit more real, right? And then, using the power of observation, we want 6 stone furnaces. And probably some coal. Wait, how much of a belt is that taking? That's taking a full belt. Okay, that's annoying. But that is what it is. Okay, we'll figure that out in a moment. Why can I not find a furnace? Am I seriously not carrying any furnaces on me? Strange. I could have just busted down those ones and it would have been fine, but now we're making more furnaces. Okay. Vague memory of copper products going backwards. Yeah, they're going to go through there and come back in. That's okay. We'll sort that out in a moment. You know what I want to do? I want to do this twice. So I'm going to have... half of this going that way. And then we do the same thing, sort of... yeah. Except not like that, because that's stupid as hell. Okay. So then we need to get charcoal. Oh, sorry, not charcoal. Just coal. Just regular old-fashioned coal. Like your grandfather used to lick. I ain't judging your grandfather's coal-licking habit. What do I look like? Some sort of monster? Could be. It's somewhat valid. Power, 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 power. It's actually going too slowly. Fascinating. That immediately makes me realize I need to move this one more up then. That's fine. Or if I do not, it will not work. Yeah, it's probably close enough to correct. And then we will just do a quick balance. Then the factory's coming along really well, actually. Like, there's a lot to do, but we're getting there. Like, every step we're getting just another step closer to brilliance. But just like reality, we'll never truly reach it. Okay. Let's stop the copper doing that. So, yep, that's fine. That's just using the last bit of copper that it has. Because what I would probably like to do is somehow put copper through here. Just as a temporary measure, of course. No, stop it. Bad. Okay, we pull this out. This no longer needs to exist. We're gonna have like a big empty space now too. You know, say, nothing wrong with a big empty space. I don't know if it's going to be that big, actually. Cannot insert raw coal. That's what they want you to think. I can insert raw coal wherever I want, thank you very much. Leave the copper ore in the ground and just build on top of it. You can absolutely vote for it. Your vote has been heard, but it has been disallowed by the council. We're already building on top of the flowers. It won't take that long to just deal with. And then we've got to worry about the other thing. But we'll worry about the other thing later. Right. We have a minor problem. Input priority that side, yes. There we go. And priority that side, cool. So, that will start resolving that, and we'll start making more copper. This is good. Gonna take a little. We need more jaw crushers than we currently have, but that's okay. I would also like to do one of these wonderful little things that are the worst. Okay. Not jar crushers. The jar crusher is a very different thing. It crushes jars though, so you don't like jars. It'll get rid of your jars for you. So jaw. 2 jaw crushers. Oh, hang on. I see the problem here. I can see the problem here. Face to face with greatness. Yeah. That is stupid. Because copper isn't coming through. Wait, why do we have the ash get in there? How is ash getting in here? Oh. I see. Someone didn't consider that. By someone, I clearly mean me. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Once that is up and running a little bit better, I think copper's gonna really come in flowing. I don't think we've got any... Oh, we do! We got lots of parts. Okay, well, let's go get some parts then. Put those over there for... yeah. Put the logs. The logs we don't need. Okay, jaw crushers. How many do I need? I have 4. I need 5 more. That's easy enough. Done. Worry about the next part later. Is that a small part? It could be a small part. No. There we go. That sorts that part out. Once I get this copper going, I can start thinking about the next part of my ingenious plan. I think I'm short a jaw crusher. Short a jaw crusher. Okay. Jaw crusher resolved. Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Well, actually. No, that was going... Okay, no, that was going the right way. I'm just a silly head. My bad. My bad. I couldn't help it. My head was sillier than my stomach. I don't actually know what way those are supposed to be, so I'm going to trust the factory that it knows what's going on. The factory usually knows what's going on. That encourages me that I should just trust the factory. One more light would probably be good. There we go. Okay. Pretty happy with this so far. So next is the automated screeners. Now this might be a little bit more expensive. Especially in the way of steel, apparently. Okay. But ultimately, once I get the screeners going, copper should be flowing quite nicely. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong way around. Twitch reminded you of something today. That's never a good thing. But it reminded you again today. What did Twitch remind you of? It's your anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. I hope you feel affilled. Whatever. Happy anniversary. Not everyone gets one of those. You probably stream on Saturday. Ooh, exciting. What are you gonna stream? Okay, copper's doing much better now, which is good. I think I would like to change that out. I do stage 2 copper. It's almost done. I just need to build some more automated screeners. Who cares what you stream? I mean, as long as you're happy streaming, I guess. I kinda care, but I want you to enjoy what you're playing. It's more the point that I was going for there. Yeah, let's go get some steel. I really enjoyed playing RimWorld the other day. You haven't streamed in a while? That's alright. Like riding a horse, you know? But the horse is also an anime girl. As it happens. Okay, that rock's right in my way. I mean, that rock is too. I keep thinking I can deal with rocks like I deal with trees, and I cannot. Rocks are made of sterner stuff. Okay. Let's just fix that up. I don't like that. Well, actually, a couple of things there. I think we've got a better way to make glass as well, which maybe we should consider. Don't like that. That will sort itself out now. Okay, we still didn't actually fix my problems. But you know what, that's more of a mental health problem for me than anything else. I believe my mental health is okay, but some would dispute that, I'm sure. And you'd probably be right too. There are days, you know, but generally pretty good. Okay. Whew. Just tidying it up and not using that belt system a little bit would be nice. Mama said there'd be days like this. There'll be days like this, Mama said, Mama said, Mama said. The moment there I thought you were going with like the opening of Friends, and I was like, this is not where I expected this to go. Which, by the way, if you like that song, you are wrong. It's not a good song. It's a hot take for some people, but that's not a good song. It makes you think it's a good song, but that's because you only hear the part that's in the show Friends. The rest of the song sucks. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Actually, hang on. That's not going well.
The Waffles just resubscribed for 6 months. Put the meows in the bag.
Put the meows in the bag. Holy shit. Waffles, thank you so much. I appreciate the subs of the 6 months. And may I say, meow, 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 meow. Here you go. Have your meows. Didn't realize I also have correct music opinions. Well, I mean, do you agree that the start of the song is good? Because if you don't agree on that, then my opinions aren't that correct. Because many people will be like, the excellent service. I'm glad you appreciated it. Speaking of subs, I have commissioned a couple of things. Not really emotes, but I've commissioned a couple of things that I might be using later. I've gone to the old artist well. By the old artist well, I mean I've contacted Panda's cousin who does all my art. So you don't get shit art, you get the cute cat, which, you know. Okay, we've got boxes full of ash. No, wait, we don't. Yes, we do. It's here. That's not how we do this. Ash into the car. Exactly. We'll have to come back for our stuff. That's okay. Is there some iron in here that we can just steal real quick? That's going to be not nearly enough boxes. Anyway, that should improve production a little bit. We have to probably come back and make mining better in the near future. But for now, let's go and put this with the rest of the ash, and then we'll come back to get all our stuff. I find it interesting, coke processing doesn't seem like it's expanding much, which means something's going wrong with my production. So close to making mining great again. Mining was never actually great. To make it great again doesn't really work. I mean, okay, you know what? No, let's not go into political chat. I saw where that was going to go, and I stopped it this time. I'm learning. You know how... No, see, if you know where this is going to go, you have to stop here. God, I don't want to stop here, though. Okay, we've got a big pile of ash. No, I have to stop here, because otherwise I get into political commentary, which, while being correct, you just can be politically adjacent. Okay, cool. You know what? Politically adjacent is fine. We're going. We're getting close to split. We've got the splitters already, bro. Splitters are already here. Okay, you know how in Star Wars they said that Anakin Skywalker would bring balance to the Force, and everyone's like, sweet, he's going to kill all the Sith. But instead he just became the Sith? Then maybe America's situation with that particular phrase is the same sort of thing. You know. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. My opinion would have sucked anyways. Am I being nigged right now? I love that. Do we want to do that again? Dude, where's your car? It's right here. Dude, here's my car. We're going to see Stephen Miller cut in half and return with robot legs? Possibly. Who's Stephen Miller? It was always going to happen. Like, I legitimately do not know who this person is. Alright. So, why are we not getting science? Is a question I should probably ask. Is our children learning? Okay. Lack of this. Which is lack of basic substrate. Which is lack of common decency. Lack of incubated petri dishes. There's lack of these, really? Lack of agar, which is lack of steam. Are we still having steam problems? Are you flipping me over? No. No, we've got tons of steam. Why are you lying to me? Why are you lying to me? Oh, because... Uh-oh, because I'm an idiot. Steam update. Because I got a box full of coal. I can't do coke when I got a box full of coal. Ah! Box full of coal and a trunk full of ash. Living the American dream, right? Okay, this should fix my problems. So, a couple of problems we have here. First off, this should only be doing ash. It should never be taking coal out. Therein lies our entire problem. So much coal in here. Ridiculous. I don't know if there's an easy way to drive into this part of the factory. I don't think there is. Yeah. Good news is I think that will fix a lot of my problems. We'll put some coal in there. That seems like a great idea until the fact that we fill up with ash. Terrible idea. Literally the worst idea I could have had. I'm going to drive that over to where the coal is. That's not really taking us the direction we want to go, but that's alright. Fine, that's not really working anyway. That's pretty close to actually where I want it to be. Put the coal in the trunk. Put the coal in the trunk. Coal in the trunk. I don't know why I say the trunk. I've been confused by Waffles saying trunk. I don't say trunk, I say boot. What am I, not a Kiwi? You put everything in the boot. Someone's going to be like, why do you say boot? Because that's the correct phrase. You put coal in the shoe. That might not be making enough. Chuck her in the ute. I mean, a ute is a pickup truck, I understand. So, I mean, no, you can chuck her in the ute in Kiwi to speak. Nothing wrong with that, if you've got a ute. It's short for utility vehicle, so yeah, absolutely, we have utes in New Zealand. You think you can trick me a second time? Haha. Nice try. I will never be tricked twice. By myself. Oh shoot. What's my plan? Oh, I see it. Spaghetti, the usual plan. Boiler's in the way. Not if I do this! Ah! Eat that, you demon. Apparently demon is the word I was going with there. I didn't see that coming. And I feel that I probably want another one of these. Oops. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That was load bearing. That's hecka load bearing. Yeah, that's not doing enough, is it? Yeah, it actually needs... It's gonna be slightly over. Really funny. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that should fix a lot of my science problems. We do still need to make other parts of this, but for now I'm not really too fussed. I would just like to continue getting my copper done, which, given that I've improved iron, should be pretty good right now. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's hardly as improved as I would have thought. Probably because we need to build more mines there. Dang it. Always something, isn't it? We get 2 more screeners, and then we might try and improve my iron. Okay, so if we look up copper production though, I mean, it's higher than it's ever been before. Like, it's almost double what we had. Then while we could go higher still... Where are you going? You're going that way? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, while it could go higher still, I think it's still good. So let's get some basic logistic stuff going. I don't want to carry more inserters. No, we're running out of inserters, so it doesn't even matter. Probably should repair those too. Yeah. Pipes. Always good to have some pipes. Belts. You know I'm going to need those. Undergroundies? Yeah, so sure, some undergroundies always help. Now I need mining drills. I need a few more iron plates, but you know what they say, you gotta spend money to make money. Science happening? Nope, science is still not happening. Really? There's ash in the line. Oh, this is Gleber all over again. You know, except Gleber doesn't have ash in the line. I could have been making stuff for a while, but that's okay. That's okay. You do that, it'll all be good. We do need to build some more research centers. That would probably help quite a lot. But that also requires a lot of iron plates of things I simply don't have right now, so it doesn't matter. That's why we're going to go make iron plates. Got that too. It's another high pressure furnace that's not doing well. It's under pressure, but not the sort of pressure I want it to be under. Like under the sort of pressure that like a bad-mannered father would put upon their child who simply is not good enough. It's a bit sad actually. It's doing its best. Advanced Foundry, can you make... Hello? If we used an Advanced Foundry... Not a terrible idea, actually. It needs a lot of iron plates, but... If we replace this with an iron foundry... Then we wouldn't need to worry about the coal, and the coal could be used for other things. And then we wouldn't have the ash to worry about either. Okay. That's our new plan. The question really comes in. We go to the archives. Do we have something for... No, we just sort of spitballed it, did we? Okay. Okay. Well, that, I mean, it'll mean... Hang on. What it'll mean is more power usage. It's fine. Power's next. Power is next, actually. Isn't it meant to be like geothermal power somewhere? We haven't found it yet. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that's what we're working towards. Never mind. Carry on. Carry on, my dear Hotman. Flameo. The question is, this advanced foundry, which is, it's not stupid, it's advanced, can make iron. In this kind of cool way. Now the question is, that does... That takes 0.5 per second. It's 1 to 1. It's an electric furnace, but would definitely require electric... Okay, so I would need to be building 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 of these things, each one taking 1 megawatt of power. Yeah, anyway, that was a fun idea. I think we all had a lot of fun thinking about things. But I think we're done actually doing those things, because those things are stupid. You know, what if we didn't build electric burner miner drills over here? What if we just didn't care about the power usage? What if we just... replace all of this with electric miners? It's a bold stratagem. But I think it is one that'll be better overall. Looks like coal, that power production is coming online, so that's cool. Okay, we are going to just cut that off for a little bit. We'll let the coal continue to leave. I don't think they're particularly fast. The mining speed 1 per second, mining speed 2 per second. No, actually they are faster. More coal in the car. Oh god, I forgot the coal car was a thing. Yeah, more coal in the car. Maybe put some ash in the car as well. Let's just pull all of it up. Okay. So what we're really doing is moving where the coal needs to be from the mines to the power plants that haven't been built yet. So really what we're doing is focusing our bullshit. If we do it like this, and then we power it, which did not need to happen before, but now it does. Get rid of the coal line, because quite frankly that's not even needed anymore. Neither was the ash line by that measure. But really, one string of whatever these are called, power poles. What I'm intrigued to see when we're done with this is this turns into the equivalence of more iron, which I don't know that it will. I hope it does, but I don't know. Yeah, that car's gonna get more coal. We're gonna have to sort that out eventually. What is that? That's tin, right? Zinc, okay. Oh wow, look at... Wow! We are producing 906 per minute. which is at our best in the last 10 hours we've done 780. Wait, what did I just say the number was? Right now it's 906 per minute? 96 per minute. Right, that's a full belt. Wow. That's cool. It's actually more than a full belt's worth. Okay. Oops, wrong way around. I'm really pleased with that, actually. And also, because they have more iron under them, they're less likely to crap out on me. So that's... wow. Take this belt, because quite frankly I'm not needing to worry about that ash anymore. Okay, cool. Hot air. How do we make hot air? You get a warm stone brick, pressurize it. No. Coke oven gas. Oh, that comes from there. Oh, I see. So, okay. There's something to be said. No, hang on. I'm very confused. And then we turn that hot air into... oh, okay. And we can turn that hot air into glass and stuff. You'll let the right people get hot air? What, you mean any politician ever? Politics. That is not political adjacent. Going religious on coal? Why do you say that? We're kind of getting away from coal these days. Converting it to coke. What? I do not understand. Let's just leave that now, I think. Just a bit. It needs more adjustment than I'm willing to play with it for now. See, that one's fine. Like, this one can do that. What was the research I just finished? Coke. Going religious on the coal. I still don't understand that. Because it makes hot air? Is that the point we're making? Okay, actually, we will still actually fix this up. I will do this. Ash goes that away. Look at all this coal that I've got to figure out a home for one day. Wait. Did I just pick up iron oxide? I don't want iron oxide. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out! Ah, hell. Well, crapty crap crap. I think that fixes most of my problems. I mean, it certainly created new problems, but hey, wouldn't be SeiferKatt if I didn't create some of my own problems again. SeiferKatt and creating problems that he regrets. Name a more iconic duo. Okay. Seifer problems. Most Seifer Mo problems. I think I might... Oh no. Fudge's sake, look at all this crap that I've got with me. I need to go find a home for most of this crap. And then the other crap also has to find a home somewhere. I can't even see the ash anymore. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, the recipe requires the Coke. I knew that. Put that in there. I don't really care for it. I got a bunch of seaweed for some reason. Chuck that somewhere. I got some of this for some reason. Put that there. Let's just empty my inventory a little bit if I can figure it out. I have a barrel. Just one barrel. Put in there. Ceramic. What is ceramic used for? Oh, capacitors. Okay, I know where that's gotta go. Plays, same place. Fish. I don't even know why I carry fish. Solid separator. What was that for? Oh yeah, that was the thing that I made thinking I was going to do the thing with ash, and then I didn't. More fish power. Could do. Fish power's not that good though, that's the problem. Biocrud, that goes in the box. I mean, I could build a fish turbine. It's doable. It'll make a tiny bit more power. There we go, fish turbine. Currently generating 7 point... Oh wait! No, it's generating 400 kilowatts. I mean, that's something, right? Not much, but it's something. I think we're in low period with fish turbine. Kinda. Regenerative heat exchanger. Reuse hot air to improve the efficiency of furnaces. Right, that's those things. Iron should be doing a lot better now after we've made those changes. It's not bad. The ash is still coming because I never actually did that. Is it some sort of ash twin project? Science is doing alright. Be doing better if we had more glass. And molten glass is actually the problem there. So, do we improve glass for a bit? There's two ways we can improve glass. One is to make more... Okay, there's two ways to improve glass. One way would be to make more quartz. The other way would be to make sand. Okay, we're going to decrease quality. How much of a pain would it be to make sand? We could get soil and water. That's going to make us muddy sludge. Gravel and sand. Gravel is made using stone, and stone is dirt. Sand is easy. Yeah, but you got to deal with the muddy water, which I assume the muddy water I could throw in a hole. It's always Odaba. Odaba likes reducing the quality, and you know what? He's allowed to. Muddy water. If I go into fluid index, mud. Nope. Muddy sludge. I can just put that in a hole. Makes sense. And that with the affectionate judgment. I mean, he did decrease quality, so I'm not that affectionate. So if you want to watch the quality burn, that's true. My affections are lower. Oh, put sludge in a hole, it could make wood with it. Oh, I could. That's true. No, you don't. Oh, you make moss with it, don't you? You can also use an electrolyzer, turn it back into water, turn it back into... No, it doesn't make any sense. No, we're putting it in a hole. Always put things in a hole if you can. Needs iron. Good news, good news, kids. We've got more iron. Can I do anything with ash that's actually moderately useful? Nope. Used in... I can make coal dust, iron oxide, and soot. Exactly. So coal dust can make... Oh, it can be burned. No. Yes. So I could burn coal dust. 30, that's 20. Okay, maybe. Iron oxide makes iron soot. Does soot thing. Soot can be used to really just bother me. Yeah, that sounds like a thing I'll do after I get trains and I can sort that stuff out better. But not right now. That's a post-train economy situation. Right. What are they running to? Oh, okay. It's just the occasional one that has like room. Okay, let's get this char. Oh, this it's not chark. It's just regular old coal. Throw it in here. Let's fill up those boxes, I suppose. Okay. Right. Progress. Ooh. I, what's the word? Threaded the needle on that one. Very exciting. I was about to say something stupid like, I can't hit anything! And then immediately I hit something while I was thinking that, so... you know, what you deserve. Let's just grab this ash, because I have a funny feeling that'll be a problem at some point if I didn't. I would like to just take a stack of those. One stack should be fine. I apparently have 400 soil with me. Okay, sand. I want to make sand. That's just a washer. Oh, hey, there's the soil. Wait, hang on. Soil. That's awesome. I want to make more than 4 let's make 10 molten glass per... 600 molten glass per minute. I know there's going to be a better way to do this later, but let's just do this now. Let's go 500. We're going to do it this way. We're not going to be looking at it that way. Sand from soil, soil from water. Nope, that's the wrong one. Holy shit, that's the wrong one. Mine stone. I haven't actually found a new stone mine yet. Really should look for that at some point. I've never found one. Never really gone looking for it, to be honest. Okay. Nope, not really. I'll find it eventually, but right now I'm doing okay. Also, there's stone coming of that iron mine. I suppose. How much stone coming out of that iron mine? 180 per minute. Is that worth considering? No. There's also stone coming out of the copper process. Copper processing is a distance away though. I suppose if I combine those two, but the thing is, when you start doing that, you run into the problem of what if iron backs up? Then everything craps out, so I don't like to do that. I would rather have I'd rather have everything just be on its own rules, so that way that never becomes a problem. I know it may be seen a bit wasteful, but you don't get a problem where it's like, oh well, the you know, why do I not have Hoosaflix? Oh, we'll see. The Dingle Dong is good. Oh, why okay. Because the dingle dong is good, we don't have neo-titanium. Because we don't have any neo-titanium, we don't have any neo-copper. Because we don't have any neo-copper, we don't have any flombledoms. And it just goes on and on and on. It's like, oh, it's because we had too much stone, or not enough stone. Or because of that, we have no stone. It's just like, it all just comes to the same point. So just don't get into that situation, and you'll never be in that situation. You know? You'll never have to worry about your flombledoms. Oh, it's designed to put me in that situation? Cool. It doesn't have to, though. It doesn't have to. It thinks it's the boss of me, but you know what? I'm going to smack my bottom and tell him it's wrong. You hate the way the Dingle Dong Maker rotates? You'll find a setup for the flammable jumpers that you liked? Yeah, I mean, that's the comment. I can see that. I haven't researched that far yet, but I can... That's what I was saying. I can totally see that coming, so I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to minimize how often that happens. Once I get trains, though, that's all going to change, but we're not at trains yet, and that, my friends, is the critical point. When we get to that point, then sure, we can play that game, but we're not there. Probably not City Block. I don't really like City Block. It'll be the it's going to be more like a European city block than a American city block. Ugly on the Ducky Pie win. F off, mate. No. God, hell, no. No ducks. Bad to the right. Oh, yeah. There's a little bit of ash there. Cute. No, we're not doing duck pie. Kill me. 7. So we need 5 more. And then we need 2 washers. And then we need 2 more glassworks. Which require copper. Thankfully, we've fixed copper. Does Kiwi block look more like European block or US block? A little bit more US block, I think, but it really depends on... Yeah, a little bit more US block because it's a colonial nation. So colonial nations tend to have been built up with the idea of roads in mind, whereas, like, certain sort of size in mind, whereas European cities, they were created over hundreds of years, as opposed to 100 years, and that changes everything. So it's a little bit more American city block for that reason. I mean, it's not quite like bloody New York, how everything is just like these perfectly square spaces, which is amazing to me. I don't know if New York's actually like that, but when I've looked at a map, it looks like that. When I played Spider-Man, it looks like that. And so I assume they have an idea of what New York looks like. At least better than I do. It'd be really funny if the New York and Spider-Man just is nothing like New York. That would actually be pretty funny. But I don't think that's the case. Oh, wait, and then I want... I didn't consider the quartz itself, did I? More crystal mines, if possible. Not really. That's not really possible. Well, we'll live with this. Duck this? Yeah, I know. I'm not ducking things. You can't make me duck. I've built too many soil extractors. No. We'll build 8. Stuff it. It's made of transport belts on a grid of roboports. Oh, the ducks? No, we're not ducking. No ducks. Also, Kizatine, I like your emote. It's a good emote. Grenades. You know what? I don't know where grenades are. Oh, they're actually not that far away. I need to make gunpowder though. Which is do well. How I'd have to make sulfur though. I'd have to make acid gas though. How the flip do you make acid gas? That can't be the right one. I'd have to make tailings though. No. Yeah, no. That's getting worse every second. Tailings are a byproduct of something I don't do. I don't have tailings. I will. No, I seef. You've mistaken me for someone else. Specifically Will. I robots. That makes sense. You robot. Alright then. Oh, it fits perfectly. Oh, Queen. Wait. It fits almost perfectly. Wait. It fits perfectly again. You just had to be smart. I had to figure out how to be smart, but I did it. No, inserters. Yeah, 2. This was my like little speedway, and the more I build on it, the less my speedway works. My speedway! No! My little speedway! That's alright, I don't really build thinking cars in mind. Especially not Cars 2. The Return of Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen's revenge. And then what we do is we get a sinkhole de Mayo. And we put it in here. That way it's really compact. That's actually kind of good. I like that design. Cinco de Mayo. Exactly. That's what I said. It's not what I said, but I should have said it. That's cultural appropriation. Well, I hope they appreciate it then. It's actually cultural appreciation. Because I appreciate they have culture. I, on the other hand, have no culture. Whole full of mayonnaise. Does that mean there's no Mexicans on the internet? I'm pretty sure there are Mexicans on the internet. Wait. I'm making the wrong thing. Okay, then, using the power of this stuff... This also makes it faster crafting, right? No, it's the same speed. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm doing it this way then. Whatevs. Those. Okay, we're gonna have to find geothermal power at some point. The good news is I don't think it'll be hard. Glass from sand or pure sand? I mean, it's glass from quartz, and then we're putting some sand in there as well, just to spice things up a bit. Excuse me. I forgot that I had built two more of these, so... How did I do my belt braiding before? With an extra space in the middle. Okay. Let's redo this. Because I hate what I've done here. So sand goes in there. Then we do a horizontal flip. Right? Likewise. No, that's not going to work. See, I was worried about that. Which is why you got to be deeper. No, that's stupid as well. Was my belt braiding technique perfect? Was I a genius by mistake and I can never replicate that genius? Possibly. Okay. I need to split a thing. What split a thing? Oh, they came from the same direction. Actually, that's a... I see it. I see that concept. Make them come from the same direction. Yes. One direction. Yes. The boys are back in town. The cute ones. You know the one. Because then what you do is you go like that. Ah, this is genius. And then you go like that. And then you go like that. Wow, that's cool actually. I like that trick. No. No, 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 that's wrong. You'd flip the whole thing. Yes! Okay, yes. Horizontal flip. Get some power into this bad boy. That's the wrong one. Get some lights here, because let's be honest, who doesn't love a good light? You were thinking in a different way, but this is cooler. Yeah, it's the waffles strategy. It's the waffles method. Now, I would like a couple more crystal mines. Oh, and apparently we're holding a bunch of quartz, which I'm not happy about. Making undergrounds under the splitter. Oh yeah, that probably would have worked too. Well, didn't do that. At some point I need to go down here and just drop off a bunch of stuff, but that's okay. Crystal mine. Crystal mine, crystal mine, crystal mine. We need soil extractors. Of course we do. What do soil extractors need? Well, no, I guess we don't need those. Probably a fluid mining. What does fluid mining need? Air core inductors. It still needs the air core inductors. Okay. I got dirt in my backpack to drop off. That's a good point. I do. Thank you. I'm also apparently carrying sand now. There it goes. There we go. Look at that empty space I've got. Brilliant. I will have to look for geothermal power at some point. That'll probably when I find the stone. I know Adaba knows where the stone is, and yeah, he's welcome to that knowledge. That accursed... Oh shit! 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 No one saw it. Oh, fuck. That's fine. You know what? Of all the things to crash into, a pipe of steam may be one of the worst if you think about it. Like, if you crash in... was going to say if you crash into a pipe of gasoline, you'll be fine, but no, there's probably going to be a spark. Hey, it's fine. It's just gasoline. It's fine. Hey, that's not good. Oh God, stop crashing into things. Yeah, a couple of crystal mines would be good. Hey, babe. Yeah, sure. Back in a moment, everyone. I have returned. What was I doing? I was trying to make crystal mines. Crystal Mayans. Their calendars. Okay, I got this glass. I don't really need that much glass. I mean, I do, but not in my inventory. Do I need any more of these right now? Look, just fill up your stack. A couple of stacks of those. Always good to have. Crystal mines. And along the way, I'm going to go drop off some of this crap that's just I'm just carrying. Like an elephant going through a forest, just destroying everything. The way elephants were designed to be. They say, if an elephant doesn't destroy a forest, why bother having an elephant in the first place? That's what I always say. What is this goods for? This tinned cable is used for the codexes, the codices. I don't need that shit. The problem with wood going to that machine? No, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, valid question. Where's the wood? Ah. Yes, there is. There is a problem with wood coming to this machine. That everything is very well made. Okay. What we will do then is we will go up a priority this way. Because the wood gets... No, wait, hang on, that's not right. No, that wasn't needed. Where is my wood? What's wrong with my wood? No seedlings. I see what's happened. All my seeds are stupid. And then we attach this to only enable if seeds are less than okay, that's the first that should fix that problem. Okay. Adaba, very good noticing there. It'll take a little while to fix itself, but it will get fixed. Good. Put another lamp in there just to lighten the mood. Mood lighten. You can always have a bit of mood lighten. Where's this clay supposed to go? To there, right? No, where is this clay supposed to go? Yeah, into there. What the hell, man? It's almost a waste, but at the same time, I do want to keep up my place being free. Okay. Okay. That'll take a little bit to sort itself out after that mistake, but that's alright. Do I have any more sap trees? I think so. Okay. So those should start growing trees very soon. We've just got too much popcorn, that's the problem. But as we get through our popcorn, it should be okay. How many inserters do you need? Yeah, you're fine with just the one. Okay, logs made. Done. Live your dreams. I think we can still drop off a couple of things. Yep. I got sap here. Why do I need sap? Sap was needed for something. Probably this. Yep. Okay. Crystal mines. Let's get that sorted. And then you know what? Maybe we'll go for a drive. It's been a while since we've had a good drive. I could keep doing the thing to make science faster. And there's probably some merit in that as well, but right now I think we're okay.
Ooh, quality.
Oh, decrease. I was so happy to hear the quality go off. Thank you, Odaba, for playing the game. I don't want you to think that I'm actually upset at you, because I'm not. I let this game happen. This is my fault. If I truly have a problem with it, I could just say I'm not doing that anymore. And I haven't said that because I think it's a bit funny. Oh. Oh. Oh no. That is actually not fast enough. Okay. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. We've got a new plan. Okay. How much? Okay, no, seriously, how many do you need? Oh, see, that's what I didn't read. 6 inserters. You're gonna get 5. Maybe I could do 6. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, well, that's just, sometimes it sucks to suck, I suppose. Sucks to suck. Alright. Do we want to work on this a little bit? What is my problem? God, honestly, I wish I could answer that question. The fact that there's ash in here again is a bit of a problem. How's my copper going, actually? My boy, is he doing well? Yeah, I haven't finished the copper mine, but quite frankly, it looks like I don't have to anytime soon. Because what I need to do is see what's not working and then expand upon that. But right now, the thing that's not working is the fact that I keep getting ash in my belt. And that is probably for a very good reason. It is poor planning on my part. Fair enough? Yeah, pretty much. Make sure there's no ash in their burner assemblers. They're always burner assemblers. I was suspicious that might be the problem. It's both nice to know I was correct and frustrating to know I was correct. Okay. Can I build? Is it another? Okay. Let's let that work for a little bit so it can actually tell us properly what's broken. Because I mean, we've got a whole bunch of things here that just haven't ever been built. And I don't know when they will be built either. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to do a loop around the world and look for, I don't know, geothermal and stone. La 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 la. We have enough fuel. Oh. I forgot we were, like, the car was just full of fuel. Yeah, we should have enough fuel. I don't know if we really want to build up this way, but hey, let's explore. Just gonna go for like a round or two. A rare earth bolide. Alright. That a... Oh, does it keep going? Oh, I like this bit of waters. It's cool. Isthmus. What I don't like is the fact that all these bloody trees in the way. Cool little isthmus though. I like that. It is a geological feature that I'm quite fond of. I'm fond of an isthmus. Mostly because Auckland's kind of built on one. Oh, stone? Small amount of stone. 4.5 million. Honestly, not worth coming to. Was that the one you know of, Odaba, or was there a better one? Because that's the one you know. That one sucks. No offense. That was the close one. Oh, that one sucks, man. That's a shame. It's small but mighty. Not that mighty. That one, on the other hand, is another 7.3 million. Oh, okay, we've got two of them. I like this bit. This bit looks like someone was playing with a terrain generator. Like, you know where you go into a map editor and you just click on tree and you blah, and then there's trees everywhere? No, I've already got stone with the pitch. Yeah, I don't really need stone that much. What I do need is some geothermal bullshit. Oh, more stone. A titanium rock. Cool titanium rock. It's a cool 290 million. Okay, driving through a desert now. That's cool. I've never driven through a desert. I don't know why that's relevant, but... More stone? More stone. Funny I didn't find any stone close by, and now I'm just finding all the stone. Driving through a desert, that's hot. Not all deserts are hot. Arctica's pretty cold. A bitumen seep. Alright then. That's a lot of native flora, 100 billion. Another bitumen seep there, it looks like. Titanium ore, another bitumen seep. Either very hot or very cool. A desert? I suppose that means. Wouldn't be very humid, that's for certain. Uranium rock. Coal reserve. Why have you coal in reserves? Ancient remain. Phosphates, okay. I'm not really finding anything that is exciting me. There's a big quartz thing, which I think I can drive over, yes. Rare earth minerals. I mean, I've got some rare earth minerals close by, but it's always good to find more stuff. What I'm not finding is the geothermal that I want. I don't know exactly how much power that... Oh, there was a rock in the way. I was just really fighting through that rock. Frick you, rock. Coming through whether you like it or not. And I've doubled my save file. That's fine. I'm not really that caring about that. My hard drive is big enough that it can probably handle that. Even with all the recordings that I still haven't uploaded to YouTube, I've still got plenty of space. Which I really should upload things to YouTube. I keep thinking about it, and then I keep not doing it. There's a lot of things in my life that are like that. Or rather, I only think about it when it's no longer a possible thing to do. Like, I think about, oh yeah, I've got to upload things to YouTube. I think about it like when I'm going to bed. I can't upload things then. Like, the wrong time. I should be doing when I'm sitting at my computer playing a dumb idle game. Regaloth. What do I want Regaloth for? Okay. Use my language. Well, this is not looking super exciting. I didn't find any geothermal as far as I'm aware, but I'll do a search for it in a moment. I can control F and see if I find it that way. Maybe I drove past it and didn't notice it. Possible. Maybe it's green colored. Destroy the B2. Destroy the B2. The B2. Nope, I'm not understanding that message, I'm afraid. Thank you for remembering the guy. You started to worry. No worries, Soldan. You'll explain. Fantastic. I love it when you explain your cryptic messages. They become far less cryptic afterwards. I'll reserve. Uranium. Bitumen. Yeah, I'm not seeing any geothermal. What the hell, man? I mean, this is great. But I need to find this. Gotta. Things going on over there. Tin-rich rock. Laura. Some antimony. I love driving at night. It really makes me know exactly where I am at all times. That's probably a copper rock. It's chromium ore. Not really useful to me in any way right now, but cool, thank you. You put in memes. Okay, what is the meme? Is there a B2? I was thinking the B2 bombers, and that's actually what you're talking about. I must have already destroyed it. I was like, the B2. Yeah, I destroyed it. Okay, cool. Oh, Seif destroyed the B2. It wasn't an instruction, it was a sadness. I understand. I'm sorry. If I'd noticed it, I probably would have, like, admired it. Like, you were saying B2, and I'm just like the bomber? I'm aware of B2 bombers. I was just confused. I thought it was an instruction. Not a sad. I'm sorry. If I noticed it, I would have pointed it out. Alright, well... Yeah, I get it now. Don't worry. Okay, good news. Good news is over. Bad news. There is no good news. That's the bad news. Let's just keep going towards trains. Water animals. Render fish. Render fish. How do we grow fish? Actually, that's a very good question. Wash. How do we grow fish? I guess we need fish stage 1. It's not the same fish. It is. Yes, it is. Same fish. Shrimp fried rice. uh, roadworks ahead. I sure hope it does. Wood-fired pizza. Oh no, where's pizza gonna find a job now? Frig, we do not need to do this. Hey, Mahalik, how you doing? Chef's kiss. I hope they do. Playing Noita. Hey, you've just been a bit noity, huh? You're really into the Noita. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just wondering what we're going to do about power. I think power might be a problem. Mining machines. Ball mill. Ash power is a possibility. Why don't Boxer intercourse for a fight? Well, you see, they don't like each other. Don't you usually mill your balls? Not my balls. I don't mill my own balls. That'd be weird. Flip's sake. It's actually a mill that uses balls to build stuff. I mean, that does make more sense. Okay, so we've gone on a big road trip and found nothing of use. That's not true. We found things of use. I just didn't find what I wanted to find. So, you know what? I've made a mistake. I need to grow fish. Because I do know with trains we need fish oil. Which means we need fish as our top priority. That's going to take a little while. Okay. Fish are our top priority. But unfortunately, fish are a little while away. Okay. But now I have caravans. Yeah, I know. I don't. Caravans are only really going to be used for taking ore from a mine to where it needs to be. It's not really going to be used for anything more particular than that. There's no reason to do water animals. Oh, shoot. I guess we gotta go. Caravans are great unless you like train bases. I love train bases. That's the problem. Okay. Let's get a research center done. We need glass and copper cables. Okay. Well, glass, not hard to find. Copper cables, also reasonably easy to find. Yeah, there we go. Research station done. Then the next thing I want is some high pressure furnaces. Yep, 5 of them will probably do me just fine. Then I would like some microorganism mines. Yep, 4 of them should do me fine. Then I would like some moss farms. Any soil, sure. Yeah, I really like train bases, so it is a bit of a concern for me. I don't like, oh, that's going somewhere. I don't like bots too much, but I do like train bases. Okay. Limestone there. What the hell? Okay. Do we want more reproductive complexes? Why not? Glass, iron, circuit board, stone. Some of those things are easier than others. More iron, huh? Not really hard to come by. We still need more, holy shit. I may have overbuilt these. Fine. 3 steam engines. Let's just build the steam engine. 1, 2. Yeah, we just need some stone bricks. Okay, cool. And then we will just go and make some stuff, and then we'll reassess. It's fine. It was intentional, more or less. How did you two not feed each other? What is wrong with you two? Anyway, I needed like stone bricks, like 400 of them. Thankfully, I have a lot more than that. Okay. So we're just going to build a couple of things just to try and... I would have probably liked to bring some better inserters, but I forgot, so we don't have them. We'd get a couple of rooks into there. Just a couple. Paddock. Can we build some paddocks? Nope. Nope. Paddocks. No. We don't have enough copper plates for it right now. Well, that's fine. Okay, we'll get some moss. Mossing it up. We actually need more moss. Wow, okay. Can I build some seaweed? Nope, not right now. No tin. Fine. Also, what happened there? Why did you forget? What happened to you, man? You used to be cool. Those seaweed farms remind you of C-Block? Wherever I go, I see his face. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Okay. Am I using any more power of these new buildings? You know I am. You know I am. It's fine. Oh, I still need more high pressure furnaces? Ridiculous. Well, I don't have the resource for it, so F y'all! Imagine the problem now is glass. Which is good that we improved the glass. But it is possible we did not improve the glass enough. Okay, well hang on. No, we've got a better way to make glassware now, don't we? Yeah, we made a new way to make glassware. Didn't find a way to get geothermal power. Guess I'll just up the power consumption. Yeah, I mean... Right, the other way we could do it is... with hot air. Hot air would be good, but I don't know if it's actually that useful for me to do that. I would need, probably near the glass works. That'd be actually useful. Hot air glass sounds like a future problem. It really does, but that does appear to be what's slowing down my science. Good news, we've got a lot of food now. And chitin. We're just going to keep growing that. We didn't want the shirt. I did it! Want the shirt. Okay, today I want the shirt. We've got my Miss Marvel shirt. The No Normal shirt is like from her first comic. And I talked about the shirt before, but I really love it. Yeah. This is, you know, Miss Marvel, great character. I wish her show was better. I would have loved to see a season 2 of Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel was the show that I knew I was gonna be dubious about, and I was not wrong. I was like, because it was the first comic that I was like, I've read everything. I know the storylines. Did I play the game? Which one? There wasn't a Miss Marvel game, unless you're talking about the Avengers. Which, no, I didn't. There was a Miss Marvel game? I don't think so. I think you're talking about the Avengers. Miss Marvel was a big character in that. It was prominent there, yeah, but no, I didn't play it. I didn't really hear anything good about it, and I'm not going to be so needlessly fanboy to play something that is not good. That seems like a bad concept of a thing to do. Okay, so... like, there's a thing about being a fan of a character and a fan of a character just to... why? It's not even that, I just heard it wasn't a very good game. So 10 becomes... so that was making 300 per minute. Out of curiosity, just out of curiosity, if I was to do... nope. 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 Sorry, am I going crazy? High pressure furnace. That's a high pressure furnace. I've done the research. Convert coal to coke. That's not a high pressure furnace. I understand. Okay, here's the plan. Gonna build a couple high pressure furnaces. That seems like a good thing to build. I always seem to want more of them, so... I just need to make sure something was in my phone was in my pocket, so when the phone alarm goes off reminding me to stop playing, it doesn't scare the shit out of Panda. Because she did not appreciate it at the time that happened. And can we do a glassworks as well, please? Which is just more copper. How's copper going? I'm a little bit concerned that I'm not seeing a lot of copper right now, actually. What's happened with my copper? Okay. Okay, we're going to change this up a little bit. I mean, I saw the trailers for that Avengers game, and the story bits looked fun, but I then heard it was just very keep putting money in the game to play, and I was like, no, I don't think so. What if... Here's a thought. The smelter. This is probably not going to do the thing that I want. No, not the smelter. How do I make bricks? Bricks. They are made in an advanced foundry. I see. Or in a stone furnace. Yes, I vote yes. That is correct. I don't like ash. I'm not a big fan. Not a fan. Now sure, I was going to use more power, but who gives a crap? Ash ketchup. Low power? Oh, we've been in low power for a while. It's just going to get worse. Don't worry about it. What other power sources do I have? Not much. I don't really have a lot in the way of power sources. It's not ideal. That doesn't really need to exist. You'd mine coal into boilers directly. Maybe. It's probably not a terrible idea. Okay. Ah! It's happened again! What we... Well, okay, here's... Yep. Here's my question. One burner miner drill takes 1 megawatt of power. But we'll be mining 4 per second. Right. I was doing 4 per second of... So it would be mining 12 megajoules per second. If it's mining 12 megajoules per second... This is the problem. I have to deal with all this ash, and the ash is what keeps breaking it. When do kids from New Zealand have a big break? Is it summer, winter? It's summer, of course. So it's over the Christmas holidays. Which, just so you know, I've always thought it weird that Americans, or like Northern Hemisphere, have their holidays in July. It's so confusing to me. Why would you not have it at the start of the year? That makes sense. So, if we build... So, 8 of these will fill a belt. Not really, it's only 1 month off. You have like the... You have like... Oh, it depends on what part of the school you're in, but you get part of December off and like most of January off. Like high schoolers tend to get off earlier, whereas primary school tends to be like the week before Christmas till like the last week of January or the first week of February. But yes, pretty much. But it's not full 2 months. So... I need to redo the power here. Which is okay. This was the intent. The ash is always going to be a problem. Of course it is. I'm burning coal. That's not really something that gets fixed. Harvest season and summer break was because the kids were helping. I mean, does anyone do farming anymore? Ain't no one farming. You know, Solburn, I just wanted to tell you, I just remembered your meme that you posted, the Aminel crossing. I just struggled with that. So, Lil K, he likes aminals a lot, and as you know, and I was like trying to figure out what I should put on YouTube, and it came up with the freaking Lion King Circle of Life. And now whenever he sees that clip, because you've played it once, he just looks at it and goes, Amno, Amnos, 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 because he knows the animals are there, and he likes it a lot. And he just shouts Amnos over and over, and I'm like, oh god, I should have never put this on for you. I should have actually, he was very happy, but... What? Don't know what you mean. He gets really excited. Oh, okay. He gets really excited seeing the Amnils. And then, like, the part where Rafiki comes out and he's like, I'm bored now. And then the Amnils come back. Yeah, I get that. Don't worry, I understood that was the point. Ah! Yeah. I still remember seeing that at the cinema. It was like, holy shit, what is this? Like, what an opening, right? Just being screamed at in a language you do not understand. So 12. How much? Okay. Is this a... Do you need a full belt? You need... So 12 is half a belt. So by that logic, 24 would be a full belt. And by that logic, 12... Aladdin's greater than Lion King. Oh yeah, Lion King sucks. I 100% agree with that. Lion King, Panda and I watched it a few years back. Lion King is highly overrated. Now, I'm sorry if you really like Lion King, but it's just it's such a simple story. I mean, I know, oh, simple means good sometimes. No. Yeah, overrated is about right. It's fine. It's fine. That's all it is, I'm afraid. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. But that's all it is. And I know this may be they hate him because he spoke the truth moment, but it's just like, Aladdin was much. The Aladdin game was much better than the Lion King game. They're far south. I haven't really gone too far south. I've gone more north than south. The Lion King game was too hard. It was designed to be hard. That was the thing. They designed it because they didn't want people to like borrow the game from like a video rental store and beat it in a weekend. So they're like, oh, well, let's just make it too flippin' hard for kids to play. Even kids who bought the game, which, you know, such a horrible way to think about games. Let's make the game hard so that way no one enjoys it. And let's make a really not complicated but very long puzzle section for the second level. Because let's be honest, those monkeys, like, I rented that game and you know what? I didn't get past the second level because those bloody monkeys. And I didn't understand what we had to do. So, you know, you roar at the monkey and it throws you in a different direction. You never rented a game in your life? Have I ever rented a game in my life? Have I ever paid money for a game rental is more my question. You know what? I don't think I've ever paid money for a game rental. Yeah, I'm a PC kid as well. I started with the Commodore 64, went to Amiga, then PC. So, yeah, I was the same. I didn't pay money for it, though. No one paid money for it. Also, I didn't write... so, it was a case where friends had a Sega Mega Drive. I don't know why I called it a Genesis. That's not what they're called. Friends had a Mega Drive, and so they brought it around to our place, and my mum worked in a video store, and the rule was basically if the game could be rented at, like, for a week, we could borrow it for 3 days for free. So, what we did. We didn't rent mini games because the friends were in like a different town, so we didn't see them very often. But you know, it was like, yeah, we could borrow a game we wouldn't normally play, and you know, play it for the weekend. And it was good. It was a good way of doing it. It certainly worked for me. It's a pity that you're annoyed the new Donkey Kong is good. Oh, because now you have to consider, like, you know, the fact that you can't play it. Ugh. No, if that. Then why are you annoyed that it's good? You're not going to play it. Did you want to play it? I'm confused of why you just don't like Nintendo. So wait, the reason you're upset that it's good is because you don't like Nintendo. Bro, come on now. This is the sort of shit the console wars happen over. Don't give in to that hate. Do not become a warrior in the console wars. Wait. Did I math this wrong? Only 4? Okay. We've had enough men dying in the console wars. We don't need more. The electric mine is a double speed. And double power, yeah. Yes. So why use burners? I mean, because I don't have the power? Okay, the problem is I don't have the electric power. The problem isn't that I don't have the coal, the problem is I don't have the actual power. The ash is just going to be produced in a different place. A boiler is less than 100% efficient. I think so. No, I don't think so, actually. The steam engines aren't 100% efficient, but they don't need to be. The ash is just in a different place. The reason why I would not use electric miners everywhere is because I don't have enough power to sustain that. However, I do have the coal to sustain that. But once the coal is all redirected into the the power sources, then 100%, yeah. Then you're absolutely right. You wouldn't use the... I don't. And that's, funnily enough, exactly what I'm doing over here right now. Right, that's literally what I'm working on. But, unfortunately, that might be a thing for next session. Yeah, it's not that important. I see what you're saying, though. Get the ash out of the way, though. I mean, this coal patch is enough to sustain quite a lot of power. We just need to do it. Yeah, that'll sort something out. I was like, why is this not doing a full belt? It's like, of course it's not. It doesn't have the capacity for that. Like, we don't have the power for it. So really what we're doing is just making our power situation worse the more things we chuck down. Which is kind of funny to me. But I guess more percentage of the coal is... the power is going into coal, so the percentage-wise it'll get better. And at least we know we've got no ash coming in now, so that's good too. I will fix all this up with things later. Like, we're going to get probably... There's loose coal in the coal fields. Oh shoot, you're right. We need a ghost. No, not ghost. There we go. Is there? Oh, there's like one. There was a loose coal. There it is. Once power kicks up, we should be having 4 belts of coal on this alone. But that is only for a moment, because then we do this. And that gets us up to 8 belts of coal. We do need to worry about what we're doing with all that ash. That is a problem. Isn't there like, yeah, warehousing. This is what we need to do. This is what we need. Storage height's 800. Yes! It's here. It's the science here, Solburn. Warehousing is here. I was like, I don't know if he gets the joke. The solution is to put it into a big box, forget about it. For now. When we get to trains, we're going to have a big, proper warehouse for it. Okay. Help with the housing crisis. Exactly. Prioritize coal to power. What do you mean it is? Don't go to a warehouse during a full moon. The mine's turning off. Yeah, that's good because that means we're closer where we want to be. So basically we're going to be doubling the output of this, if not more. Probably even quadrupling it. Yeah, there'll be more belts, don't you worry. This isn't done. We're going to have like 4 belts here, 4 belts here, so 8 belts of coal. Hang on. 8 belts of coal, which would be... No, it's going to be 8. And each belt sustains like 6 of these, which is about 3, so 8 times 6 times 3, we're at 144 megawatts on this alone. Keep in mind we do have other power supplies around the place. It's going to be more than 144 actually, because it's like 3.6. There are actually no lights. There really should be lights. Anyway, we got to call it here. I think we made a lot of progress today, so we're going to fix up power next time and have a lot more power, then improve science, and keep walking towards fish. I think. I don't bloody know. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. Why am I talking like this? I do not know. The appreciation crickets are back. I will next be streaming on... The hell day is it? It's Thursday. I'll next be streaming on Saturday. So be here for that as I continue playing Pi. I will on Monday be playing more RimWorld as we try and remove someone's liver again. This time we're going to put it in properly. I can't promise that. Num num Pi. What else do I have to say? Socials. Yep, youtube.com/SeiferKatt. I haven't uploaded anything for a month, but there is a ton of stuff that I need to upload. I need to get around to it. And it is Discord, if you need to find me or want to find me. Outside my regular streaming time, that's where you can do it. So, check that out if you want. Also, good conversation there sometimes. But I am done. Thank you so much for being here today, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care.